Yes, this is Pop Master Fable.
My name is Camila Hanks.
It's your man, Mr. Cheeks. This is Mikey D.
And you're watching
the hip-hop tour.
It's the wave, it's the movement.
Welcome to the next stop of the hip-hop tour. I'm your host, Amelia Moore, and we are here in the Boogie Down Bronx for none other than the Park Jam at Crotona Park. We're gonna catch up with so many hip-hop legends. This is an iconic 4 weeks in the month of July that real hip-hop heads come to. You're gonna see people dancing, rocking. You're gonna see DJs spinning records that you forgot about right here, as well as right now on the Hip Hop Tour. Hip Hop Tour!
The Cold Crush. The Cold Crush.
I'm Cold Crush. I'm not the Cas or GMC. I'm gonna stick it on the board, man. Can't you see?
Grandmaster Caz, a.k.a. Casanova Fly, over the years continues his legacy as an iconic founder, pioneer, and curator of hip-hop. A board member of the Kennedy Center Hip Hop Council, Caz is a cornerstone of our culture with his own holiday, April 18th. We are at Crotona Park for none other than the best jams of hip-hop and music you will ever have. Welcome, Grandmaster Caz.
Hey, what's up?
22 years, I salute you for it.
Well, I was lucky enough to be added to this illustrious event like 22 years ago. It was the Tools of War Summer Park Jam, which was brought to you by Christy Z and her husband, Pop Master Fable. They are Tools of War, grassroots hip-hop. I didn't want the jams to fall by the wayside. The pandemic happened, so for 2 years we weren't able to come out. So in 2019, I think it was 2020, I think I did the first jam after the pandemic. And I was like, I can't let this park go. We got to keep the legacy going. So it's important to me, in a sense, that we continue the tradition of old school park jams, reunions, family, community, music, dance, you know what I mean? The elements of hip-hop, the culture, the spoken word, and all of that. So I'm here to make sure it keeps going.
What was in your mind when you guys got together and decided to do what you did? And then how did you see, years later, the legacy still going on?
Prior to Cold Crush, I've been involved in the culture since its inception. The first documented hip-hop party was given August 11, 1973 at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. I lived a block away from Sedgwick Avenue when that party happened. I was 13. I wasn't at that party, but I caught the bug soon after. And so I did graffiti, I was a b-boy, I'm a DJ and an MC.
Climbing fast like GMC or Grandmaster.
All right, so when I got together with the Cold Crush brothers, it was about groups and harmonies and routines.
Fresh, wild, fly, and bold, and we'll be that way till we grow old.
And it was a great time in hip-hop. As a matter of fact, it was like the last era of the first era of hip-hop. And that's before records started being made in 1979, 80, 81, and on.
Did you ever imagine it would go this far, like to be global?
I can't say I did, because if I thought that it would be this big, I would be pretty stupid, you know what I mean, for not having a bigger stake in it, you know what I mean? Had I had the vision to know it would grow into this multi-billion, even $1 trillion industry, of course, I would own hip-hop. I would have had the first record company. I would have had the first, you know what I mean, all that. But we were doing it. We weren't on the outside looking in. We were the in. So we're in the process of creating the foundation of the culture of hip-hop for generations later to prosper.
What advice could you give to the young people that really understand what the culture and the lifestyle is and wants to tap in? Because once they hear the music and the stories, they always want to tap in because of its virtue.
My thing is to embrace the culture, first of all. I mean, a lot of people get in it to get what they can get out of it, but they don't put anything in it, all right? In order to know where you're going, you got to know where you're coming from. And if you love this culture called hip-hop, it shouldn't be a problem with you looking into it, research it, see where the people that you like, who did they like, where did they get it from? And you'll always wind up, you know, with a better understanding of the culture from the base.
What would you want everybody to know about Grandmaster Caz and why they should continue to support you?
I mean, basically, all I ask is that you support the culture of hip-hop. I am hip-hop, so if you support hip-hop, you support me. It doesn't have to be me directly. the true school era of hip-hop, the pioneer era of hip-hop. It's important that we preserve that era and that we document ourselves and that we tell our own stories, because years from now, we're going to be the Miles Davises, the guys that all the rock and roll artists got their music, John Lee Hooker and B.B. King and all these cats that nobody knows who is, but if you trace all this music back, it'll lead right back to them. So that's all I am, and that's all I want to be. When you trace hip-hop back to its origins and to the developmental stage of it, the architects, the pioneers, that my name come up.
You know, one last question. Glow from Soul Sonic Force, when we interviewed him, he was like, yo, we did this for love. You know, we had no idea. We was just, getting together and having fun, like escaping from all the madness. Would you feel like that is true?
Yeah, definitely. Hip-hop was our escape from the conditions that existed when we grew up, especially for us early on, who grew up in the 60s and in the 70s and were in our teens. And the Bronx was broke, financially, economically, spiritually, culturally, and every other thing. So it was time for a culture like hip-hop to happen.
I noticed that, Vanessa Gibson and some of the other politicians get behind you and help support what you're doing. Why is that so important to them, and how did that combination come about?
I think it's important to them because these are our local politicians. These are our community leaders. These are the people that make the decisions about where we live, how we eat, what resources that we have. So we have a connection to them in that sense. They have a connection to us in the sense that we are hip-hop. We are the biggest thing happening.
If you love hip-hop, make some noise!
The biggest thing to come out of the Bronx, you know what I mean? And they want to attach to it. Of course they want to attach to it. So it's a give and take, They support us, we support them.
Can we give it up for Grandmaster Kaz?
We pretty much, helped run Vanessa Gibson's campaign to help her get elected as Bronx Borough president. I know my organization, Windows of Hip Hop, did that. And I've been, whenever she calls, I'm there for her. And, vice versa. She's there for us and she supports our events as well.
Crotona Park is a legend and a legacy, and today you guys are going to experience it. Stay tuned for more.
Remember the Wu-Tang. Come on. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. I wanna sit down with my neighbor. Give me some of that yummy, yum, yum beef. Now, I'm all the insects in the world. I'd rather be whiskey up. Drop and climb up in your silky clothes and exercise my feet. We're singing out Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. I don't wanna go sit all night with my neighbor. Give me some of that yummy, yum, yum before I go to bed.
All right, now you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot and will not talk about hip-hop without mentioning the name of DJ Hollywood in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, no haircut, no shave. Still, I got it made. I'm the leader of the parade. And once again, just letting you know, it's me. I'm DJ Hollywood.
I love it. Hollywood, we were talking about how special this event is, Crotona Park, and why all the DJs come out and support. Why? Because I always see you here. Why do you come out?
Well, I come out because it's just about the thing to do if you ain't doing nothing else, to come on out here and show your love. Because I played the first week, but I've been out here every week just checking other people. And I'll be trying to steal a little crab, too.
My favorite, one of my bootay, all of that. Talk about the era when you first started, like why it was so important to be like motivating the crowd with all the captions and rhymes and riddles that you would say on the mic.
Well, at the beginning of my day, there wasn't nobody else. I was all alone in the feature of putting the rap to the turntable. Rapping's been around since the 40s.
Well, after the foundation was laid, then Noah began to hew and...
But I'm the one who introduced it to the turntable.
I believe in you, and if you believe in me, here's a little something that can set you free.
And once I did that, the rest is history. You can see what happened. Just that love alone, because it started out with L-O-V-E. Before anything and everything, if there wasn't no love, it wouldn't have been none of this. So people better respect their love.
Now, for the youngins, because they don't know, school them on why it's important to keep the culture going and to live the lifestyle of hip-hop.
Well, everything that you see and everything that you get is called to pass you down. Want you to play it forward, because if you let it go, then we won't have anything in the future. Your lessons, our lessons, all got to mount up to a whole lot of things for the future young ones of the world. And for this craft to ever stop, don't even sound like something that makes sense.
I want to thank you, Hollywood. As always, you are a legend in your own right, and it wouldn't be right on this stop of the hip-hop tour if we didn't grab 2 seconds of your time. Thank you for always giving me the love. I appreciate you beyond words.
You already know.
Hip-Hop Tour!
Before we let the Grand Wizard go on, I got a guest in the house. He is a U.S. Senator. Though we ain't got no political affiliations out here. All right? Senator Louis Sepulveda, make some noise. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Hey, listen, you think people just be coming out for photo ops? They come out to speak to the community, man. Love is love. And I love your t-shirt, sir.
It says cannabis. That's why he loves it. It's great to be here, the birthplace of hip-hop here in the Bronx. I know that other people try to take credit for what we've done here and a whole industry that we started right here, not too far from here in this community. I represent this district in the New York State Senate, 32nd District. I have someone who's going to bring flyers to everyone here. Anything that you need help with, that is what my staff and myself are here for.
Don't come up here with a cannabis t-shirt and no cannabis, no.
My name is Jalen Hemphill. I go by J Dogs.
Okay, so we're back. Now, we told you that hip-hop is generational. And this is my dude that I've been seeing for years, part of the Retro Kids. Talk about what Retro Kids represents, the whole garb and everything, because I just love it. Every time I see it, I love it.
Thank you, appreciate it. Well, to be retro is just a way of bridging the gap between the old school and the new school. You're just pretty much keeping everything alive that is hip-hop culture and preserving what it means to be hip-hop and what that culture represents to us as a people. Because how we dress, the music that we create, how we dance, how we talk, everything, it's a lifestyle, it's a way to live. So when we preserve all of that, we be ourselves. We stay true to ourselves and what it really means and what it represents.
What does 50 years of hip-hop, this culture, this lifestyle we call ours, mean to you?
To me, it just... It's everything. It means everything to me because I'm a child of hip-hop. The Park Jams, I attended my first Park Jam when I was 9 years old. And I saw Dougie Fresh. I saw the Treacherous 3. I saw Biz Markie. So that stayed with me, and I'm an artist myself. So I continue to, like I said before, when you preserve the culture, you keep it alive. So it means everything to me. And I was raised in the Bronx, the birthplace of hip-hop. So I walk the land of the pioneers every day. It's in my blood. So it means everything to me.
Well, there you have it. I don't have to say anything more. I mean, this is, if you don't know, now you know. This is a culture and a lifestyle. So come live it with us on the Hip Hop Tour right here on Nubian TV. Okay, we're back. Now, you know the word team means together everyone achieves more. This is one of the team members that's been down for like 10 years or more, correct?
Yes.
Tell everybody your DJ name and everything that you do right here at Crotona Park.
My name is DJ Bucket. I help Grandmaster Cash, help him with the equipment, make sure the security is good. And you know, I've been doing this 10 years. I'm a DJ myself. I play with DJ Test Smooth.
Let me say something real quick about this gentleman right here. The first time I met this gentleman, he was with his brothers. One by the name of Cordio, the other by the name of Mean Gene.
This is history.
And when I saw that they had to turn the milk crate upside down for somebody to get and stand up to get to the turntables and start doing this thing, I said, who's Shorty? Give your warm welcome applause and show your love to my man, the Grand Wizard Theodore, everybody.
48 years as a DJ. I'm here for you. I clear my schedule for you. So when they say Grand Wizard Theodore,
The Grand Wizard Theodore, the creator of the scratch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the scratch and the needle drop. He goes by the name of the Grand Wizard DJ Theodore.
What's up?
I'm good. Yo, we here at Crotona Park Jams, and this is the last day. Got Red Alert at the turntables right now. We do this every year to show our appreciation, man, for all the people out there that support us every year, and I'm just glad to be out here.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned?
The biggest lesson I learned is that, you know, you gotta document everything. You gotta be humble. You know, you gotta try to be different from everybody else, because everybody else is doing the same thing that you're doing. So it's like we like a big family here, you know, and that's very important, being a family and stuff like that. And I've learned that hip hop is universal, man. No matter where you from or where you at, everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell.
Well, there you have it. You heard it first, right from the man who knows and grew up in this culture. We've got more for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching Hip Hop Tour.
Peace.
Okay, now when you talk about party promoters, I got the man of all men. Everybody knows him because he started from way back when and is still doing the thing. We got Big Jeff in the building. What's up, Jeff?
What's going on, everybody? You know, we out here at Crotona Park, you know what I'm saying, making it do what it do.
You know, Jeff, you talk about your history because you're a very humble person and you don't tell people much of your story, but your story is incredible and you're like one of the founders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been doing this for a minute, man. Got down with Zulu Nation back in the early 90s. And, you know, started promoting and, you know, just networking and doing events with everybody from Russell Simmons to Cool Herc to Red Alert, Jungle Brothers, Rob Bass, you know, Soul Sonic Force, like just working with everybody in the music industry, so.
Facts. I can put a voucher on that. I can put a stamp on that like Fat Five Freddy did. Whenever, as a young A&R coming into this business, whenever I wanted to know where the scene was at, I called my man, and I still do. Jeff, why is this culture so important, and why do you think it always still keeps on growing?
I mean, you know, it was, you know, brought about by poor, Black, and Spanish, you know, and even like, you know, in terms of the graffiti, you know, a lot of white guys involved with it. So, you know, it's a universal concept that was brought out of poverty and people trying to find something to do with their lives rather than fight. So the alternative was to, you know, dance, listen to the music, DJ, and then eventually get on the mic, you know. And so it's born out of love and it's born out of poverty.
Well, there you have it. We've got so much more. It is all about the history of hip-hop right here at this stop on the Hip Hop Tour, only on Nubian TV. When I was first learning about this whole culture of hip-hop, I was a fan beyond fan and still am. It is none other than Jazzy J in the building. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. You know, what does Crotona Park mean to you?
Well, you know, my first experience with Crotona Park was darkness. I was walking through this park in 1974 when all the lights went out in all of New York City. And it's been a part of me since then. You know what I'm saying? And coming out here in the same park, I was scared at the age of 13 and able to deliver music to the masses. It's a great thing, baby.
You know, Jazzy, your legend, your history, your story, what does that mean to you when you reflect back of all that you've done over the years?
Well, I try not to think about it too much, but if I had a chance to do it all over again, I'll probably do it the same way, you know, working with a lot of individuals that complement what I do, help mold the person you see today called Jazzy J. So I was honored to be surrounded by people, like-minded people that love music and love this culture of hip-hop as much as I do. And I think I benefited from just being around.
I consider you one of my mentors. Who do you consider as far as one of yours?
James Brown. Sly Stone. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Barry White. Aretha Franklin. Shaka Khan. My hip-hop mentors like Flash. Grand Wizard Theodore. Charlie Chase. Grand Mixer DXT. I can go on for days and days, but you know, we have to end it sometimes.
What would be the one thing that you would want to pass on to the next generation of hip-hop lovers, keepers of the culture?
Don't follow the crowd, let the crowd follow you. Find what you do and what you do best. Don't be the second nobody, be the first yourself.
And sir, that is what you have done all these years. Thank you so much for all you do for all of us.
Hot as Moses' slippers on the road to Damascus out here.
Well, I guess you guys see how much I love Crotona and why I tell everybody, are you coming Thursday? Are you coming Thursday? It's stuff like this that you're going to see on the hip-hop tour and no place else. Why? Because your host of the most, Amelia is More, not only lives the culture, but loves the culture. So come live it with me and take the journey right here on Nubian TV. Till next time, make sure you follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, follow your girl Amelia is More everywhere. And but that's all, folks. Wonder where the next stop is? Stay tuned and you'll find out.
My kids ain't got a gang bang to boogie with your booty, cause Pops makes you boogie to the gang bang boogie. Let's rock, rock, and don't stop, cause I'm the that'll make your party rock. I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs. And I drop hit like a brick with mad bass in it. I'm one of the facts, so start facing it. Parker gave me the track and I'm lacing it. If my shit's black, I'm erasing it, replacing it with something hotter. Because a lot of cats from not a fan by the Jay-Z to Dada. I'm looking for the only MCs who keep it real and still like they rhyme. You heard?